Are we jumping in?
You can jump in. You're welcome to sit in the front left seat if you like, or just
Okay.
in the back.
There you go. We're in good hands.
If you haven't seen one of these before,
Yeah.
that up. You just release that lever to unbuckle it.
Okay, thanks.
Grab the shoulder. You got fuel. We're good. I couldn't find.
Wow. It's amazing. What's that? Just another bit? Wow.
We only do this once a year. It's always a big deal for us who we select as the person that's going to be represented in the maze here. And just on behalf of Schnepp Farms and all of Arizona, we just want to say a huge thank you to Steve Nash for making basketball fun and the
I'm their
season
number
fun.
one fan.
And yeah, Carrie is. She truly is the number one fan. And so on behalf of the farm, we'd like to present this with you, to you.
Just
Wow.
a corny way to say
Very
thanks.
cool. Very cool. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
well,
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
it.
So,
Thank
got
you.
some media to
Amazing.
What was your wife telling you? Because I know that she was working in secret
Yes.
to make this happen.
Well, originally we had she changed tricks on me because the girls got sick, so they didn't end up coming, and then they moved it into. I had some arrangement with the sons I had to do, and so I was like, oh, okay, and I got up early and I was all grumpy, and then I got up there and I saw it and it was amazing, and wow, I don't know what to say.
How often does that happen? Because you're not a guy who loves to go out and find the cameras. You can just soon stay home or mind your own business.
Yeah, I'm fine without it.
So-
I don't know what the fuss is. I have one of those in my backyard, so. No, I'm
You
just
don't. You think it looks like you?
Yeah, I mean, of course, for someone to make that out of a field is pretty amazing. So.
All right, one quick sports question. You head to Tucson today for the beginning of camp. Is this year we get over the hump, and is the corn maze a good signal of good luck to come? Because that's a lot of pressure.
I think the corn maze is a fantastic symbol.
Hey, that's
signal.
my gift to make him go all the way.
That's right. That's right. Thanks to the Schnepp Farm, we're going to win it all this year.
What are you going to tell your wife when you call her in a few minutes?
Oh, she's just going to laugh at me because I'm going to be so shocked. I can't believe she kept a secret from me.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Okay,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
How bizarre, how insane, how crazy, how neat this all is.
I can't put it into words. I mean, especially being a surprise. It's the last thing you expect when you wake up in the morning. So to have your face, I don't know even how they did it, cut out in a maze of corn is pretty special, something I'll never forget. And I wish everyone could experience this.
Can you take us back through it, how this kind of came about and how you got,
Yeah, well, in the end, it turned out that the Sun said that I had to do some PR this morning and some media basically. So I got up all grumpy and a little early on the first day of the season, and all of a sudden I was in a helicopter heading east, and I didn't know what was going on. And next thing you know, there I was in this maze of corn. So not what I expected, but a lot of fun, and what an honor.
Did you really think it looked like you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they do that. It's amazing to I guess, draw something so big and such a large scale. It's incredible. So that looked pretty much like me, considering they probably took out a big lawnmower and made that. So
how about the hair? Did it have the...
It was a little lifelike, wild, and scraggly. So they nailed it.
You're excited to run through it?
Yeah, I want to bring my little girls out here to run through it. I think that'll be a lot of fun. They get a kick out of it.
Now, and this was all a secret? I mean,
yeah.
Come on, there's no cat out of the bag?
No, I don't know what to say. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how I got tricked into this. Before I knew it, I was in a chopper and looking down at this maze of myself. So it's bizarre. I don't really know what to make of it. It's just pretty cool.
Do you have an affinity to corn or anything?
I do like a good corn on the cob, but I never really thought my face would be one big corn on the cob. So it's a new one.
What did you think when your wife took you to the airport and, we're getting in a helicopter? How did the story go there?
Well, I was kind of surprised, and the last thing I expected was what happened, but I thought that when we finally got there that I had to do something for the Sun, so I said, well, I have no choice. And then the next thing we're up in the air, and yeah, it just happened so fast, and I didn't, until we were sitting right on top of it, looking down on it, I didn't really recognize what it was, and so it was a big shock, and it was pretty cool.
For Carrie and Mark to do this or something, I mean, what does it say to that? I don't know how well you know Carrie and Mark, but how important they are here in the East Valley, what it means to you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what a huge part of the community to, get people interested and involved like this, and for them to recognize, a resident of the Valley, like they did with Gonzo last year, I think is special for the fans too. So it's really cool for me and my family, and I think Suns fans are getting an itch for the season and a championship. So this is a good sign, a good way to start the year.
And explain this back in Canada, though. I mean, is this going to go back to Vancouver? And
I don't know what to say. I'm just going to turn my phone off after this. No, it's a. My friends will give me a hard time, but they'll all wish they had their face immortalized in the cornfield down here.
What about Tucson today? Are you going to be called the Corn Maze now?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. My teammates hopefully won't watch the news tonight. It is media day, so I'm sure someone will tip the hat.
There'll be some jokes, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Corny and
amazing. Yeah. Hopefully they'll keep out those yeah. That's right. They'll keep it clean, hopefully.
Why Steve? What was it?
Why Steve? What are you talking about? He's up there with Larry King, Jay Leno, Gonzo. Come on.
I know. How neat was this one for you? Because I know you bleed orange.
I do. You see me at the Suns games. I do. This was so fun to plan because I am such a huge Suns fan. And when it all came together, I mean, this is the first time I've ever met him. So this was just really fun for me too. So
the planning to go into something. You're an old farmer. How tough is it to do this?
Well, it's easier than it looks. What we do is we plant the field of corn. We decide whose image is going to go in there. It's designed on a computer. It's then assigned coordinates that are punched into a GPS system. You go out there when the corn's about that tall with a little backpack spray rig, and you just spray the pattern with your handheld GPS system, and you just spray the pattern.
It grows up to be Steve.
And it grows up to be Steve. Yep.
How excited about how it turned out? Because I know there's still always, it's a farm.
Hey! I mean, we could have had a windstorm that would have blown it over, or a rainstorm that would have washed it out. There's all kinds of natural disasters that could have occurred to the maze. It didn't happen. We're so thrilled with it. I mean, we're on pins and needles every year when we do this thing because we know that we want it to be a very special event for the celebrity, and we just don't want anything to happen to that maze. So, and if it did, Carrie would never forgive me.
I would. I'd probably have a panic attack. I would.